was like, oh, so they have it published that you cannot be here underage. Oh, okay. Best believe I will be going to the commissioner. And we'll be filing a complaint. Because the one is a safety fucking hazard. And two, nobody wants to see and hear kids cuss and do all this extra shit while they trying to enjoy themselves with their kids. Any fucking way. So I talked to the director and he was like, yeah, they don't really enforce it. And what's going on? I said, listen, it was some goggles that at church left or whatever. My kid found it first, whatever. These kids came in and started to claim something that wasn't even theirs. And he was like, I was like, yeah, it's this group right here. And mind you, I'm talking to the man and they talking shit while they walking by. I was like, see what I mean? Look how disrespectful they is. And I'm not even saying nothing to them. Nothing. They acting grown as fuck. And you mind you got like a 6, 7, 8-year-old cussing and calling us bitches and shit. Like, where are your fucking parents? Like, what? Y'all need your ass beat. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so the director's trying to defuse the situation or whatever, and he was like telling the group to come over here and yada yada. I was like, listen, sir, it's not that fucking deep. It's about some damn goggles, but it's the point that they were being disrespectful from the jump. They were up on me being disrespectful. I didn't cuss at them. I didn't do none of that. Mind you, I know my temper. So he's talking to them like, oh wait, well, are they your goggles? I'm like, no, I'm basically telling you the story and you sit here doing the most. So I guess the kids walked back. He asked the kids to come here. They walked back up to him and they was talking shit right in front of me. And I'm like, you not going to tell them to stop? You run this whole facility, but you can't even control some kids under 16? That ain't my job description. I don't get paid for that. I'm a citizen. So my attitude, I want to diffuse myself before I start popping shit and wait for somebody's fucking mama to get there. So me and my homegirl walk off. And the guy was like, oh, y'all gonna walk away? I said, yeah, I'm walking the fuck away because I'm diffusing myself. Because what's going to happen is you can't even control these kids. And mind you, the kids were talking shit to him before he even spoke to them. And he's sitting there telling them, oh, well, y'all all hype and shit. I didn't even say nothing to y'all and y'all cussing at me. Yes, you see where we coming from. We didn't even say shit to these kids and they yapping their gums. If I would have stood there still and they was popping their shit, rolling their eyes, acting all grown and all this shit, acting like they want to swing on somebody, I would have been waiting for their fucking parent. I promise you. I would have told my homegirl, go ahead, go sit in the car, sit with the kids or whatever. I'm finna wait for who the fuck finna pull up for these kids. And I'm finna talk to y'all mama. Because I need to speak to somebody's mama. I need to speak to somebody's fucking mother. Somebody. Because y'all got me fucked up. So the director guy yells on some, oh, y'all gonna leave, da, da, da. And I'm like, yeah, I am gonna fucking leave. I'm trying to calm myself down because you're not diffusing shit. And then he was like, oh, well, you cussing that kid? Who? Because I didn't cuss at no kids. I said, I'm not going to deal with no grown-ass, disrespectful-ass fucking kids. I'm not doing it. That ain't cussing at you. Me cussing at you would be like, bitch, I'll beat your ass. That's me cussing at you. I didn't say none of that. So he walks up, follows us, and he was like, I'm trying to defuse the situation, and you cussing. First of all, that's how I talk. That's off rip is how I talk. First of all, you don't pay me to talk proper, and you don't pay me to have customer service. If I was at work, that's different. At work and public place are two different things. I'm two different people. If I'm at work and a customer pop up at me, I'm like, okay, sir, I'll get my manager. I will diffuse the situation calmly, respectfully, and professionally without cursing. But bitch, I'm not at work. I am not at fucking work. I am not, bitch, we outside. Like, what the fuck? That's your job to diffuse the situation. And you want to sit here and say, oh, well, you guys need to complain to the commissioner because they don't fucking, they don't push the issue about people here underage. They just want people to come and pay. Oh, so it's a liability. So you mean to tell me if that little girl drowned in the pool or choke on some gum and I have to fucking do CPR on her, that's a liability. That is a liability. But you, what? There's enough of y'all to sit there at the gate asking for ID or asking how old y'all is. And you tell me there's nobody available to do that, but you got 4 of them sitting on their ass not doing nothing. But they can sit here and when they have people coming in, they can sit here and check IDs. Like, that's lazy. Incompetent, irresponsible, and again, a liability. Not just for us around, but for your job as well. And that's stupid. And mind you, I'm CPR certified, been a lifeguard, I've done all that. Like, I'm cool. Like, and so I was like, damn, I gotta put application in because clearly you sound desperate. Like you need some workers or some shit. You got young ass kids that are lifeguards. They have to be at least 18, 19, 20 years old. Young as hell them damn self. And don't know what the fuck to do. Especially with a grown ass kid acting like that towards an adult. You know what I'm saying? The lifeguard was supervised. They're supervised in the pool. That's your job. So he's sitting here like, okay, well, mind you, I went to the car, got the goggles. I told him, I said, y'all can have the goggles. I ain't even tripping about that. I'm not pressed about that. We have goggles at home. It was the extra pair that the kids just snatched. That's it. Not that fucking deep, nor is that fucking shit serious. I'm being so serious. They took it that far, being disrespectful, and I don't tolerate that. Especially with the kids, and hell nah. And if their fucking mama and daddy was there, I would have spoke to the fucking parents as fucking well. Like, control your child. Like, what? Any fucking way. So he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna address that to them. He said something about, oh, their parents probably not even gonna come and pick them up. It's probably someone in the neighborhood dropping them off or whatnot. Okay, that makes me feel any fucking better. So unsupervised kids getting picked up by someone that don't give a fuck about them. How you sound? Stupid. So then I was like, okay, cool. We gotta go to the commissioner. Obviously, y'all don't give a fuck about no one's life and none of that shit. And that shit is crazy. So now when I go to the pool, I gotta fucking watch my guard with other kids that are unsupervised. I don't get paid for that. Like, that shit's crazy to me. Like, what? So now I gotta sit here and watch my stuff. I gotta sit here and watch other kids that aren't mine because they unsupervised. And yeah, there might be lifeguards there, but they're children themselves. They not even paying attention to half these kids. They don't blow the whistle when kids run. They don't blow the whistle when kids jump in the low end where other little kids are. You got kids jumping over other people that aren't even in their group. Dangerous. Like, what? Look at my face. Be fucking for real. Like, be fucking for real. Yo, I'm being so serious. Any fucking way. So I was already like, yo, it's time to go. Like, he's sitting there waiting for their ride to get there, or whoever the fuck picked him up. I guess he was trying to wait for us to leave to give them the goggles to shut them the fuck up. Like, that's not diffusing the situation. You should have just kept the goggles, put in the office, and keep it as that. Simple. Simple as fuck. So yeah, that was fun at the pool, and all I need to know is why the fuck would you drop your kids off unattended by themselves with no parent, knowing damn well half these kids don't know how to fucking swim. Don't know how to swim. But you want other adults over here to keep an eye on your kid after you left them here. You gonna pay me? I'll babysit. I will babysit. Swear to God. I will babysit your kid if you sat there and wanted to pay me. For real. I will do that. But I'm not. I just don't understand why these grown ass kids feel like they can do and say what the fuck they want to say and have no repercussions. None. Whatsoever. Like, what? So yeah. That was my lovely story of 2 days ago at the pool. All I need to say is, please watch your kids. Please watch your kids. Do not drop off at the pool. You do not drop off at the mall. It don't matter what public place. Please do not drop your children off by themselves. Because nowadays, kids get snatched. Kids drown. Things happen. And a parent is not even there to know until the worst comes. Okay? That is my public announcement. Do not leave your kids unattended at a pool with no supervision but a lifeguard. That's not cool. That ain't cool, nor is it safe. Please don't do that. I would never. My mom would never leave us at the damn pool unattended. My mom wouldn't even leave me unattended at the damn mall. Because she was so scared someone was going to kidnap us. Or my ass gonna get into a fucking fight or something. Because I was always fucking fighting growing up. Like, I'm so serious. If I was my daughter and they was popping shit at my mama, I would have ran up and snuck that kid. What? But we don't condone violence. Okay? I do. But we don't condone violence. My kids are in a soft era. They're not violent like me. So, what's up, babe?
Daddy called and said something about Mr. Marcus.
Okay, tell him I'm calling back. I'm coming. Give me a few minutes. I'm doing this real quick and I'm gonna blow your hair out, okay? But yeah, so please